This I wanna nail sports to the bone. Top blogger, top YouTube channel. No matter which sports here, we got it covered. Subscribe and hit the notification bell.
Hey, what's up, Sports to the Bone family? What's up? How are you guys doing? Hope everybody is doing okay. Hope you are enjoying this beautiful Thursday. It's a hot day here in Jamaica. And, I just want to take some time and talk to you guys a little bit on an interview that was done by our coach, Phil Simmons. Yeah, man, you guys know that things didn't work out so well for us on day 4 in that test against Sri Lanka. So, I have a couple of questions that were asked, and I also have the answers that Coach Phil Simmons gave. So I'm going to be taking a look at that. I also have an article here, guys, that it was posted on the Sportsmax website, where Roger Harper is saying that we haven't forgotten about Sinclair. Yeah, man, so Roger Harper is just letting the fans, also Sinclair, know that here what, we have not forgotten about you. So I'm going to be sharing that article with you guys, and so you can see exactly what Mr. Roger Harper is saying. Yeah, man, the chief selector, But before we go into that, let us kick things off with the questions that were asked and, what Coach Phil Simmons had to say. So the first question, he was asked if the big fight back by Sri Lanka, the resistance put up by Sri Lanka, actually put winning the match out of question. So whether or not he thought we would still be able to win the game based on what Da Silva especially did for Sri Lanka on the 4th day. And he basically said kind of yes. He said that with 98 overs to go to get close to 300, it's going to be extremely difficult. It's going to be difficult but not impossible. You understand? So we just have to go out there and play each ball and its merit. The next thing that he was asked is whether or not the pace bowlers were underutilized, whether or not Craig Brathwaite, the captain, made the right call in continuing with the pace bowlers and with the spinners. And he said not really, because the conditions dictated that the spinners would have been the best choice or the best option. He also said that if you look at Sri Lanka's innings when they were bowling, they persisted with their spinners. Lakmal only bowled a couple of overs, similarly to how our pacers just bowl a couple of overs. So he's saying that the pitch is what would have dictated that. So he doesn't really think that they were underutilized. I see in the comment section where a couple of persons were saying that once the 8th wicket was down, then the pace bowlers should have come back to sort of unsettle the batsmen and see if they could pick a wicket. But bear in mind, viewers and subscribers, that we were the same ones that were saying that Warwick and Veerasammy Permaul did very well, and they were bowling like they had golden arms. So I guess the captain trust that they would have been able to replicate those sort of that sort of bowling. So it is what it is, my viewers and subscribers. The spinners were utilized, and Da Silva, Dhananjaya, decided that he was going to go there and bat us out of this game. I even saw a couple of Sri Lankan past players making some comments on social media congratulating him. Lasif Malinga tweeted out saying that up steps Dhananjaya, the savior, once again. When Sri Lanka's back is against the wall, he always stepped up. So a whole lot of them coming out and talking. The next question that he was asked was, do you think we were genuinely outplayed? So he was asked whether or not we were outplayed or the bowling could have been better. Basically, he was saying that the guy batted well, that is Dhananjaya, and we have to respect when a man is batting well, when a man gets in on a surface that he's used to and goes out there and really dominates. So the bowlers could have done a little better, but the batsman dominated. He did his thing, but probably what we could have done better was take the opportunity. We remember that he gave one opportunity up early, but the catch was not taken, and he basically went and played us out of the game. So that is what Coach Simmons is saying, that Dhananjaya basically played us out of the game. You understand? The next question that he was asked is if there is any signs of the pitch improving, especially seeing that Dhananjaya on the 4th day was able to really bat like this and really sort of bat us out of the game basically. So if the coach is thinking that, all right, our batsmen coming in, we will have the same pitch. The pitch is probably getting better, so our batsmen should be able to go out there and settle down and bat. And he basically answered and said, well, the pitch is still looking good for batting. Still look as if it is coming through, in the sense that it is not giving a lot of issues. The ball is turning, yes, ball is spinning, but if you get in, you can anchor down yourself and see if you can make use of the start that you would have gotten, because not everybody is going to get a start out there. So that is basically what he said. Now the next question that interviewer posted was, what the coach had what is it that you will tell the players in terms of keeping them motivated and keeping them upbeat. And he basically said that he's going to let them know that at times you're going to come up on opponents that are in good nick. You might be working with a plan, trying to execute the plan, and it's not successful. But it is the game of cricket. Sometimes you're just gonna meet up on an opponent that is just having a good day, and I think that is fair. Similarly to how we expect our players to have good days, batsmen from other teams are going to have good days also. So that is basically what he said. About 2 more questions, and then we'll move on to the Sinclair article. So the next question is, he was asked, how do we avoid late innings rally from teams? So starting off good in the first innings, in the early part of the innings, and then falling back in the latter part. How do we avoid this? And he basically said outright, you have to take your chances. Take all chances. If a catch come, you take it. If a run out come, you take it. You understand? You cannot go out there and give up chances and then expect teams not to rally. Especially on a pitch when a batsman is able to score. If he gives a chance, then you definitely have to take it. So that is basically what he said. In order to make sure that teams don't rally on us late, take all the chances that are given. And the final question was, what is the plan for tomorrow, for the final day? He basically said 98 overs for the final day's play. They're just gonna have to go out there and look to bat out the day. If they cannot win the game, just bat out the day, make sure they don't get out, and see where we go from there. Because they have to also remain positive. He said look to score, just as Odan and Jaya batted long, but also look to score. So the guys will need to look to score also. So that is basically what I have to share with you guys where that interview is concerned. Now I am going to be reading for you guys just a couple pieces. I'm not going to be reading everything from the article, where Raja Harper is saying we haven't forgotten about Sinclair. So I'm just going to go through and look at the quotes. I'm not going to go through his actual numbers, his figures and them sort of things. Just going to share with you what Raja Harper said. And he's quoted as saying, I think from his perspective and from West Indies cricket perspective, he did not have many opportunities at the CPL to really stake a proper claim for himself. However, we certainly have not forgotten about him. He is someone we still think has a lot of potential and ability, someone we can look to going forward, right? He went on to say, the young man is very talented and he's expected to continue, he's expected to have a good career. He also said that we still have our eyes on him, right? And observing him closely as players that we would like to see having more opportunities at the regional level, so they can stake claim for themselves. So basically he was grouping Sinclair here with other players, saying that he is in that batch of players that they are hoping will get more opportunity at the regional level, so that they can perform and basically stick their hands up and say, here what, we are here. So basically letting us know that they have not forgotten about him, but because he wasn't given a lot of opportunity in the CPL and things like that. So basically saying that he's a little bit behind, the likes of Akil Hussain, Hayden Walsh Jr. and those other spinners probably are ahead of him right now. So the young man just need to keep his head up, continue to put in the work, and hopefully he will be selected. We don't know. You might see him play the CPL or some other regional cricket and takes a whole lot of wickets, and then we hear that he's not fit. But Who am I to say? I'm no fitness expert. Big up on yourself, peeps. Remember, we go live later on. Zin? Alright.